The Lakshadweep is just 750 kilometers away from the Maldives. Dotting the Arabian Sea, these two group of islands boast of similar white sand beaches and blue waters. While Maldives as a country has about 187 inhabited islands, Lakshadweep, which is about 350 kilometers off the Kerala coast, has just 10. It would be unfair to compare Maldives as a country with the small group of Lakshadweep islands. We start off by offering a glimpse into where the two islands stand when it comes to connectivity and some other parameters. Currently, 108 flights connect India to Maldives every week, as against just one to Lakshadweep. Most tourists take the sea route to reach there. At over 2 lakhs, India was the largest source of tourists for Maldives last year, while Lakshadweep received only 22,800 Indian tourists in the year. So now, amid the raging row, appeals are being made to promote Indian beaches and boycott Maldives. But what will it take for Indian tourist spots like Lakshadweep to attract more domestic and foreign tourists? What is the current situation like? The Indian tourism industry is slowly reaching the pre-pandemic days. The footfall of foreign tourists touched 7.24 million till October 2023, and the full year number is expected to breach the 8 million mark. Before the pandemic, it was hovering close to the 10 million mark. Domestic tourism too is reaching the pre-pandemic days. While the data for 2023 wasn't available, in 2022, 1.7 billion Indians explored various parts of the country, and it is expected to cross 2 billion in 2023. Before the pandemic struck, the number was 2.3 billion. While there is a recovery, it is slow. So why is foreign tourist footfall taking so long to recover? What are the factors affecting it?
The kind of segment that travels to India is primarily it's a slightly older generation, and one of the reasons, basically there are two reasons. One is India is expensive, and second is India is on everybody's bucket list. So because of which it's a slightly older generation that comes in. Post-COVID, the elderly have been slightly careful on where they travel. And secondly, with whatever's happening globally, the unrest in various parts of the world, long-haul travel has taken an impact, and not only in India, elsewhere as well. So people are mostly traveling regional for that. So I don't think it's a major cause of concern. This is a cyclical trend.
Experts also say that India needs to attract the mid-income level travelers, as the country is an expensive destination where usually backpackers or luxury segment travelers come.
There could be some work done on the segmentation in the age profile that is coming to India, make it more attractive, and primarily the reason being that India is expensive. The bulk of the hotel growths are happening in the 5-star and luxury segments. Airfare is expensive, ground transport is expensive, because of which there is a separate set of people that come in. So either it is backpackers or it's luxury travelers. I think we need to be able to penetrate slightly more into the mid-market segment.
According to a report, hotel prices in India are set to rise in 2024. A report by a multinational travel management company, American Express Global Business Travel, reveals that most Indian cities will see rate increases in line with local inflation. This follows substantial price hikes in 2022 and 2023. But hoteliers say that the high prices signal a higher demand for hotel rooms, which is outpacing the supply of new rooms being developed in the country. According to a report by Hotelivate, India will add 59,000 rooms between 2022 and 2027. In comparison, Vietnam, a much smaller country, is set to add 54,038 new rooms between 2022 and 2025, a report by research firm Mordor Intelligence says.
Due to various reasons, GST and GST is one of those issues where it's way more affordable in these countries, in the Southeast countries, Southeast Asia also. There are bigger number of inventory available over there. Prices are cheaper. GST is much less. And so these are some of the issues which are, of course, affecting only in the leisure travel, I would say.
According to the World Economic Forum's Travel and Tourism Development Index, India stood at 54th place in 2021, down 8 positions from 2019, whereas Vietnam gained 8 positions to be ranked at 52nd place. Thailand was ranked at 36th place, while Indonesia was ranked 32nd in the world. So what should India do to compete with these Southeast Asian countries?
Travel has become part of our culture, and this is going to continue. However, if we look at a sort of strands to start working on a long-term strategy, I think, yes, the messaging needs to be a lot more youthful, where we are very culturally focused, and art and culture, it attracts a certain kind of tourist. I think we need to sort of expand that horizon and make it more youthful. There are certain destinations like Goa and all that who sort of market themselves as youthful, but we need to, as a country, start positioning ourselves a lot more youthful. We need to get into different types of tourism, like sports tourism, entertainment, and not just focus on culture.
For India to attract more tourists going forward, the pricing of travel needs to come down to attract more mid-segment tourists, beginning with lower taxation. Reduced excise duty on alcohol is also an attractive play for tourists, say industry insiders, as it accounts for a major part of their expenditure. And in the long run, India should position itself as a young age tourism destination with various types of tourism such as sports, entertainment, leisure along with culture.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.
She has ambitions of becoming a brand. Business Standard.